How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to deal with a narcissist in a relationship. How to handle a narcissist in a relationship. That is the title of this video. Remember, being in a narcissistic relationship, it's a tough job. It's difficult. It's painful. It's not easy. Dealing with a narcissist in a relationship is, without a doubt, extremely challenging. So, if you are in a narcissistic relationship, maybe you are trying to co-parent with a narcissist, you'll find it very difficult to connect and communicate with these people. So, if you're dealing with a narcissist, you need to find ways to cope with the narcissist behavior. You need to know how to deal with them. Remember, narcissists are people who lack empathy. They are selfish, self-centered, egocentric, egotistic individuals. Very arrogant. They only care about their needs. It's me with the narcissist. I, me. They use and discard. They use you for their own selfish gains. They are very envious human beings. They want everything to revolve around them. They want to be on the limelight. They want to be at the center of attention. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist who loves exaggerating their achievements, who needs constant acknowledgement, you need to know how to handle them. You need to know how to deal with them. Number one, you need to understand narcissistic behavior. For you to handle a narcissist, for you to deal with a narcissist, you need to understand everything about narcissism. You need to understand and identify how narcissists behave. You see, if you have this narcissistic person in your life, maybe it's a narcissistic spouse, a boyfriend or girlfriend, you need to understand that they constantly seek admiration by dominating conversations or dismissing your achievements. So, lacking empathy is one of the behaviors that all narcissists will show. They have this inability to understand your emotions. So you need to recognize these traits that narcissists have. They lack empathy. To address the challenges of being in a relationship with a narcissist, you need to know their behavior. They lack empathy. They're very selfish, egocentric, egotistic. They only care about, it's always about their needs. They need constant praise, constant validation, constant attention. So you need to understand the narcissist completely. Now, the other way to handle a narcissist is to communicate effectively. We know that effective communication, clear and assertive communication, is key to dealing with a narcissist. So instead of accusing the narcissist and saying that you always make everything about you, you can tell the narcissist your feelings. Use the I statements. You can say you feel unappreciated, you feel unheard, and you continue with that statement. Again, you need to have some boundaries in place. That way you'll be able to maintain a healthy balance in that relationship. So, to handle a narcissistic relationship, you need to practice what we call self-care. You need to take good care of your health. You need to take good care of your well-being. Because being in a relationship with a narcissist is draining. It is tough. It can be emotionally draining. And it's very stressing. So you need to practice self-care. Engage in self-care activities that will give you happiness, will bring you joy, will bring you relaxation. So what are your hobbies? What do you love doing that uplifts you up? Is it reading a book? Is it reading a novel? Is it meditation? Is it practicing mindfulness? So focus on those hobbies, things that you love doing. And you will have a good health. Establish a strong support system as well. And when I talk about a support system, I mean trusted friends, trusted family members, people who understand the kind of person you are, people who understand you, people who understand the challenges you're facing. Surround yourself with this kind of people. Let them build you up. Let them be there for you. when you are at your worst in that narcissistic relationship. So when you're dealing with a narcissistic relationship, you also need to set boundaries. Set firm boundaries. Establish those boundaries and make sure you have consequences in place. It is very important to have and to establish those firm boundaries in that narcissistic relationship. Express clearly what behaviors you're going to tolerate from that narcissist and what behaviors you're not going to tolerate. What are these unacceptable behaviors? You need to be consistent in enforcing these boundaries for your well-being, for your mental health. Again, when dealing with a narcissist, avoid blame game, because the narcissist will often deflect blame onto others. So don't engage in the blame game with the narcissist. Focus on constructive solutions. So if your narcissistic spouse, girlfriend or boyfriend shifts blame, starts blaming you for something, for something that went wrong, keep away from that conversation. Encourage some open dialogue and problem solving instead. Don't allow yourself to be blamed for something that you've not done, because the narcissist is a master in doing this. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist, also try to seek professional help. No, see this counselor, see this therapist. They can provide some valuable guidance, because mental health professionals, they will help you to navigate the challenges of a narcissistic relationship. They'll give you tactics and strategies to cope with some behaviors. They'll help you in developing healthy communication patterns. So, to also deal with a narcissistic relationship, you can evaluate that relationship. Look at that relationship. Ask yourself questions. Assess the overall health of that relationship. Are the positives more than the negatives in that relationship? Do the positives outweigh the challenges of that relationship? If you find the narcissistic relationship damaging to your well-being, if you find it toxic, then you need to reevaluate that relationship. Should you sustain it? Is it sustainable? To handle a narcissist, also encourage accountability. Encourage your narcissistic partner to take responsibility for their actions. Let them be accountable for their actions, because narcissists hate that with passion. Dealing with a narcissistic partner requires patience. It requires effective communication. It requires commitment to self-care. You need to set boundaries. You need to have some support system. You need to encourage effective communication through open dialogues. You need to develop some resilience to deal with a narcissistic relationship. Remember, your mental health, your well-being is very important. You need to put yourself first. You need to prioritize your happiness. You need to prioritize your mental health. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you. Please subscribe.